protective styles are key. If you look at Indian women, they wear their hair 365 days out of the year in a protective style. Indian women have the most gorgeous hair in the world, and everyone in the world spends thousands of dollars purchasing their hair instead of looking at what they've done to achieve that length. Perfect hair that just happens by itself. You have to take care of it in order for it to grow. There's definitely a technique involved in that, and their technique is protective styles. They use a lot of natural products. They use a lot of herbs. They use a lot of natural things. They don't blow dry their hair. They don't flat iron their hair. They don't curl their hair. They don't bleach it. They don't do any of that stuff unless it's for a special occasion. And that's definitely something that has helped me grow my hair to the length that it's gotten. Is I would wear a bun or a ponytail all the time unless I was going out, unless it was something special coming up that I wanted to wear my hair down for, or have a straight style for, or something like that. That would be the only time that I would do it. And if a lot more people of color, a lot more black people got on board with that, just wearing their hair in a ponytail or a bun or some sort of protective style until it was a special occasion, we would have more hair as a people. Like, people don't even believe that this is my hair, and that to me is absolutely shocking. And I want my roots of my hair up here to be pretty straight and pretty flat. That's why I'm mashing down my relaxer. If you don't want your hair up here to be as straight as the results of mine will be, then don't mash it down. Just comb it. We're going to finish up. I'm going to finish applying the relaxer off camera because it goes a little bit faster that way. So I'll stop talking and I'll come right back, show you it all done, and then we'll move on from there. Stay tuned. Okay, loves, I'm back. So as you can see, my hair has reached the desired straightness. It's still got a little bit of the wave to it. If you can see that, there's still some wave in there, which is exactly what I want. I don't want bone straight hair, because when your hair is bone straight, it's taken every bond in your hair and broken it, and you don't want that. That hair is extremely weak and extremely high maintenance, and that's something that I don't want to deal with anymore. The ends of my hair are bone straight and they're very fragile, and I have to be very kind to them and very babyish and really take care of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the neutralizing step, and there's nothing special that I do about the neutralizing step at all. It's just a shampoo, you know, 2 or 3 times, sometimes 4 or 5 times, to make sure that I've gotten every bit of the relaxer out. And if you can look and see, none of my hair at the bottom, none of my hair from here down has any relaxer on it, because that's already been relaxed, and I want to keep the integrity of that hair as it is. Okay, loves, here I am. I'm back. I'm on neutralized. I ended up neutralizing my hair until I used the entire little bottle of neutralizer that came with it, just because I wanted to make sure that I got every bit of relaxer out of my hair. And my hair, as you can see, is not bone straight. It's not laying completely flat down to my head. And I want to show you the differences in the textures, because look how straight, hold on, look how straight my edges are, because I left the relaxer on and put it on very early in the process. See what I mean when I say controlled damage? My edges are almost bone straight. Like, these little baby hairs in the front, this is bone straight. And the rest of my hair, you can see it's still very thick. It's still very thick. It's very wavy. If I let my hair air dry like this, it'll be very big still, and that's exactly what I want. That's exactly what a Tex-lax is. A Tex-lax is a technique of retaining as much of the texture in your hair as possible, as much of the natural structure in your hair as possible. This is definitely what I consider to be the best of both worlds, to be the best of the relaxed world and having the manageability of being relaxed, being able to have a comb glide through your hair like a relaxed, bone straight person's hair would be, and also having the thickness and the volume of natural hair. So it's absolutely the best of both worlds. I would recommend this to anyone who wants to achieve thicker hair, achieve longer hair, achieve more healthier hair, because this is a more healthier state for the hair to be in. So, and also going back to the moisture and protein balance, what I'm going to do after I've neutralized my hair is, oh, let me show you the back. Look how long. I'm actually very surprised at how long my hair is in the back. I mean, like, I can grab it. Like, wow. My hair has never been this long in my life. Like, I started growing my hair when I was 17 years old from scratch. I had a fade at 17. And, my hair has just been growing ever since. And there have definitely been some setbacks. I broke my hairline off. I used to relax my hair bone straight every month like a crazy person. I used to put heat in my hair every day. I used to do all these insane things until I became conscious, until I became aware, until I realized, oh my God, what was I thinking before I started thinking? And that is definitely my platform at Nappy Roots, is to get people to think, to get people to wake up and not do what they see everyone else doing, but to figure out what works for them in the way that I figured out what works for me. And I also want to give a shout out to one of my newest subscribers, Jessica. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you so much for letting me know and sharing with me that my segment of Making the Connection, where I said that you have to be willing to let go of what's not working, really rang true and hit home with you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what I'm going to do now, after I've neutralized, is get my hair back in balance. My hair right now is in a very fragile state. While it's not super dry, it's still feeling a little not like my hair. It's feeling very fragile. Like if I pulled it, it feels like it would break. So what I want to do is a balance of a protein and moisture treatment. And I'm going to be using my favorite conditioner for protein is the Alpha G's 2-minute keratin reconstructor. It is absolutely my favorite. I love, love, love the way it makes my hair feel, and I love that it has protein in it. And what protein in conditioners does is tries to fill in the gaps where the protein bond has been broken from the relaxer. So I would absolutely recommend that you do a light protein treatment, and a light protein treatment will come in the form of a conditioner. Most of the time you can do an egg mask. That's another light form of protein. Anytime the protein is on your hair and it makes your hair hard or feel like cement, that is a hard protein. If you use something creamy, something soft, something moist that you put on your hair and that you can just rinse out and your hair is not hard, that is a light protein. So what I'm going to do is use my conditioner, which is the form of a light protein. It's not growing hair, it's not making hair grow any faster. If I pulled my hair out, it wouldn't stop it, so don't get mesmerized. But it is great for styling, and it's great for protecting your hair and getting it back into balance after you've thrown it out of balance. So I'm going to just apply a generous generous amount. And I mean, already just from that, it feels wonderful. Again, like my hair doesn't feel rough and porous because the cuticles of my hair are still standing up from the relaxer. The relaxer lifts the cuticle of the hair to make it lay straight. And this conditioner is a form of acid to help it lay back down and smooth it out. And you know I always do my little twist method. Be gentle. That is absolutely the key. Be gentle. And whatever it is that you do. So yeah, I'm probably going to end up using this entire what's left of this bottle. If any of you saw my Chi review and how thoroughly disappointed I was with Chi, this ain't Chi. Alpha G is some serious business. I absolutely love it. Create a bit of a mask for my hair. I'm going to use the silkening mask that came with the Motions, as well as the leave-in conditioner that came with the Motions, and I'm going to apply some oil to my hair. I'm going to do all that, get it back in balance, because right now there are people who would probably be under a flat iron after they just neutralized their hair and they haven't conditioned it, they haven't moisturized it, they haven't done any of that, and they will be wondering why every time they comb their hair it's breaking. It's because it is dry or break off in the comb. Don't forget the nape. Oh, wonderful. What I'm doing is I'm creating a mask, because this is going to be this is a lot of conditioner, and it's going to be a lot of stuff. But just remember that technique is everything. The way that you do something and the amount of time that it takes to do something, the amount of time you leave a relaxer in your hair, all plays a huge part in the overall health of your hair. The longer you leave it on, the thinner your hair will be, the more weak, the more dry, the more fragile. The more often you do it, the same. So I've been wearing a bun and I've been wearing braids, so I'm kind of missing my bantu knot out. So I might do that after I let this mask sit on my hair for a few hours. I'm going to wash it out in the shower later, so I'm going to just leave it on until then, and you should be good. So until next time, stay tuned to My Nappy Roots, because there is always much more on the way. Bye. And on a side note, look what I got from Hot Topic today. I absolutely love this tote bag, and I got the matching wallet, of course, right? You know, you gotta have the little set. Everyone who knows me knows that I love Hello Kitty, the adoration of all things Hello Kitty. So, you know, I have to just pick this up for myself. Can't wait to rock this. And quite a few people asked me about my Hello Kitty princess ring. This is my favorite ring. I've had it for about 3 years, and it was part of the Hello Kitty for Dominique line that they have on QVC. Now they've discontinued it, and I'm trying to think where you can find it, because I did get an email from someone asking me where they could find it. My best guess of where you could find it would probably be eBay. That's what I want to say. So, yeah, check them out. Let me know if you found it or not.